سلام به همگی، من مهشید هستم. امروز اومدیم داونتاون مونترال، محله پلاس دزاق، و اومدیم که فستیوال جاز رو که یه فستیوال سالانه است تو مونترال ببینیم، آرتیستاشون رو بشنویم و با مردم یکم صحبت بکنیم. بریم که داشته باشیم. Hello everyone, today we're here with one of the artists at the Jazz Festival, Corey Wong. Hello Corey, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
I know you're a regular at the Jazz Festival, you've been here before. I want to start off strong. What's your favorite thing about Montreal?
Honestly, because I've been here so many times, the festival is amazing. I've had some really great coffee at Piccolo. I like Piccolo coffee. And also there's a bar called Snowbird. I like tiki bars. And there's a great one here in Montreal called Snowbird.
So funny, you kind of picked up on my next question because I was going to ask what's your favorite spot here?
Yes.
But you already answered
That's it.
Okay. My next question, I know it's going to be kind of hard for some of the artists, but if you were to listen to only one song for the rest of your life, what would that song be?
I already know it. Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy. It's a tune that has enough interesting harmonic information. It's a song that is a very catchy melody, but it's also very emotionally driving. So I could listen to that song forever.
I see. Was that an inspiring song for you, for any of your songs?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's very different than the kind of music that I make, but it's one of those songs that has so much depth to it that I can draw something different from it every time I listen.
For sure, for sure. Being an artist and, right now playing at the Jazz Festival, I'm sure there are a lot of things happen at your shows. What's the funniest thing that's happened at one of your shows?
In a lot of ways, we're kind of like a music nerd band. So some people might take that as derogatory. I think it's endearing for us. We're a music nerd band, but maybe a little more general appealing. But one time I was playing a very intimate guitar solo thing. It was an intimate, special moment. And then all of a sudden, for the first time ever, there was a gigantic bra that was thrown on stage at me, and none of us expected it. And it was hilarious and amazing. And my friends say that's how you know you really made it. But I just thought it was funny.
Oh my God! Could you continue? Did you just continue, or?
I did not see it happen at the time, because I had my eyes closed and I was playing, and then. Nega, she looked over at me and she's like, Corey, look. And I looked down, I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, yeah. So it was a funny moment.
Oh my God. Do you think it was pre-planned?
I would like to think that it wasn't, and that the guitar solo was just that inspiring for this woman that she just had to go for it. Yeah.
I mean, for sure. I know that you have a couple of albums, but which one of these albums / songs would you say you had the most fun producing? Beside that guitar solo,
Yes. I have a brand new record that I'm very excited about called Starship Syncopation, and it's a collaborative album that I made. It's my band plus the Metropole Orchestra, which is a fantastic orchestra in the Netherlands. And I basically was able to add 50 people to my band for this album, which is amazing because we're a 10-piece band, but there's a lot you can do with a 10-piece band. That's still a really big band, but I was able to make arrangements that had a certain level of depth, that had so many more tone colors available, so many colors on the palette that I could paint with, adding a whole orchestra. So this new project was just a really fun, creative endeavor, and it turned out way better than I could have even imagined also.
It's hard to coordinate 50 people.
It sure is, but you spend a lot of time working on it, and I worked with wonderful arrangers and orchestrators as well to kind of help make sure that before we got in there that the things that I had in mind would be interpreted as such. So it was great, it was fun.
For sure, for sure. I'm sure that today's performance is gonna go amazing. Your performance at 9:30, but that kind of brings me to my last question. As an artist, what is your absolute nightmare that can happen on stage, and has it ever happened?
The nightmares, the nightmares on stage normally have to do with things that are unpredictable or out of your control, whether that be very extreme weather. We've played in situations where there's no covering overhead and it's 115 degrees and the sun is beating down and the instruments just won't stay in tune and there's no fans and we're just sweating. No fans on stage, just fans in the audience. And my hands just like won't work because of whatever. Or the opposite is true. I grew up in Minneapolis. I still live in Minneapolis. And we've done these outdoor gigs where it's negative 10 degrees or something and my fingers just won't work. They're just stiff and they just won't because weather. So anytime there's those extreme situations like that, it's very hard and it can be frustrating, but only because we want to play and sound the best that we can at all times, and those are things that prevent that.
No, for sure. I think one of the challenges of like playing outdoors is, the weather and the things that you can control. Well, today's Montreal's weather seems pretty nice.
It's fantastic. It's amazing.
So I hope you have an amazing performance.
Thank
you
you
so much for
Yes.
taking the time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for having us.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you from Montreal?
No, I'm from New York.
Oh, okay. So are you visiting for the Jazz Festival?
No, I actually live here. I go to McGill. But I am here for the Jazz Festival because I love jazz.
Okay, fair enough. Are you excited for any particular performance, or are you just here for the vibe?
I'm honestly just here for the vibes. I love this type of music and good people, so that's why I'm here.
Okay, we have a fun question for you. We're trying to make a Spotify playlist with everyone who is participating here in Jazz Festival. If you were to add one song to this playlist, what would it be?
Does it have to be a jazz song or can it be any song?
It can be anything.
Cherry Wine by Hosier.
That's a good choice. Well, thank you for your time. Are you guys from Montreal?
No, I'm actually from Singapore. I'm from France and Hong Kong. We're here studying here.
Oh, okay. Is there any particular artist that you're excited about their performance here?
Well, we're just here for the vibes and just, all the artists. First time.
For sure. No, for sure. This time around, Jazz Festival in Montreal is absolutely amazing. We're actually doing a fun little thing with people who are here at the Jazz Festival, and we're asking them if we were to make a Spotify playlist, and if you were to add one song to this playlist, what would it be?
It's probably gonna be like "Let Me Love You" by Mario. I'm such an R&B person, so that's. Recently, I've been listening to "Head Over Heels" by Tears for Fears. So.
Very amazing choices. Well, thank you so much, girl. Thank you. Are you from Montreal?
No, my mother grew up in Montreal though, but I grew up in the United States.
Oh, okay, so you both live in States?
Yes.
Okay. Are you here to check out the Jazz Festival?
That's what we're here for.
Of course.
Oh, wow, okay. So you're a big time? Yeah, of course.
Big jazz fans.
Ah, that's so nice. Are you here to see any specific performance, any specific artist?
There's a great variety. We have tickets for Saturday night for, I think, the Django All-Stars. But there's so many acts out and about. This is amazing. First time here, but can't wait to see everything.
So it's your first time in Montreal?
First time in Montreal, first time to the Jazz Festival.
Oh, wow.
First time, obviously,
Yeah,
in
of
Montreal,
course.
but First time at the Jazz Fest, so.
Okay, how do you like Montreal so far?
Awesome. Just had a great dinner. The food scene is incredible. So we have high expectations. We just drove 7 hours today to get here. This will be our first performance shortly, so we're very excited.
Well,
It's bringing back so many wonderful childhood memories because I come up here. My grandparents grew up in at a house in old Montreal. We'd go to the Laurentians every summer and camp, and so I have it's great. Like, I'm just so excited to be back, and I'm happy.
Of course, nostalgia. What better time to be in Montreal and Jazz Festival, right? Okay, so we're asking everyone here at the Jazz Festival, if you were to make a Spotify playlist and you were to add one song to this playlist, what would it be? It doesn't have to be jazz related, but it could be. What would it be? One for each of you.
That's a tough question.
Chris Bodie, Look of Love. Chris Bodie, Look of Love. Okay. I had to go in a jazz theme. I like a lot of other artists, but...
Oh, I was going to go...
Sorry.
He stole mine.
You stole yours.
I might do Diana Krall then. Something from her. I can't think of a song, but anything from Diana Krall, because she's a fantastic Canadian.
Okay, well, thank you both. I hope you enjoy your time
Enjoy
here at the Jazz Festival. Right. Is there any specific performance or artist that you're excited to see?
Yes, I'd like to see Nora Jones, right? So I bought a ticket, so I'm going there.
Hey, well, there's a question that we ask all the people that we interview with, and that's if we were to make a Spotify playlist, and if you were to add only one song to this playlist, what would it be? It doesn't have to be jazz, really.
Right. But for jazz, it would be Hit the Road Jack.
Of course, that's a classic. You can never go wrong.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Is there any specific artist that you guys are excited about or here to see?
Yeah, Robert, later tonight. He's going to be good.
Yeah, I'd say Corey Wong and Three Sacred Souls.
Hey, yeah, that's going to be amazing. We're asking everyone who is interviewing today if they were to add one song to our Spotify playlist, what would it be? It doesn't have to be jazz. You get one song each.
From someone playing at the festival? Or just
No, it could be anything. We're just making a playlist.
I like the one playing right now, actually. That's like a weekend song, definitely. Yeah.
Like a chill Sunday.
Yeah, that's Shaggy, right? I think. Bombastic? I think so.
I'd say something local, maybe like Charlotte Carnat or something like that. We have to rep Montreal, so.
Wow, real Montrealer.
That's it. That's right.
Well, thank you so much, guys. شب شما هم بخیر. اومدین اینجا برای دیدن فستیوال جاز؟
بله، با دوستامون اومدیم. معمولا هر سال توی این فصل که فستیوال جاز هست معمولا توی همین لوکیشن پلاس زق میایم و چند ساعتی معمولا هستیم.
آرتیست رو مورد علاقه دارید یا نه همشون رو دوست دارید؟
نه به اون صورت، بیشتر از وایب اینجا لذت میبریم. مثلا با دوستان میایم از محیط و یه چند ساعتی با هم دیگه فان داشته باشیم.
طرفدار موزیک جاز هستین؟
کم و بیش. آره.
راجع به مونترال چیو بیشتر از همه دوست دارین؟
خب مونترال معروفه به هیستوری که داره برای جوونا و همسن و سالای ما. شهر خیلی خوبیه برای خوشگذرونی، مخصوصا تابستوناش به خاطر آب و هوای خوبی که داره، پر از فستیوال‌های مختلف و ایونت‌های مختلف تو نقاط مختلف شهر. مثلا من راجع به همین فستیوال جاز امروز خوندم مثلا تو 119 تا لوکیشن توی فقط مونترال برگزار میشه. اینه که این برنامه‌ها واقعا توی تابستون یه حس و حال خیلی خوبی رو به این شهر میده.
برنامه‌های دیگه‌تون برای این آخر هفته چیه؟ این آخر هفته میدونین که آخر هفته لانگ ویکنده، دوشنبه هم تعطیله، دیگه چه برنامه‌ای دارید؟
آره، البته اگه هوا اجازه بده معمولا ما تو تابستون دوست داریم حالا برنامه‌ای که کنار آب، حالا یا استخر یا مثلا بیچ و اینا باشه. پس فردا هم که یه ایونت موسیقی خیلی خوبه که نامیتون میاد، فکر کنم خیلی از بچه‌های ایرانی میدونن. پس فردا شب هم اون برنامه رو می‌خوام شرکت کنم.
و خیلی ممنون برای وقتتون. امیدوارم که از همه برنامه‌ها لذت ببرین. مرسی که تا اینجای برنامه با ما بودین. امیدوارم که از این گزارش و از فستیوال جاز لذت برده باشین. تا برنامه‌های دیگه، خداحافظ.